Yeah, it's a long time ago. I mean, this was, 97.
Yeah.
And, we were on it for only about 4 months, and it was a very tight-knit company. I mean, there were about 10 of us that were actually starring in the picture, and everybody was really very nice. There was no temperament, and there was no clash of personalities. Stephen was very nice to all of us. Janusz Kaminski is just absolutely terrific. I saw Janusz not that long ago. We both are on the foreign language film committee for the Oscars. It's my committee for 35 years. And so I had a chance to catch up with Janusz, which was great. And no, it was a very pleasant experience. Initially, we were supposed to shoot in Australia.
All right.
And Stephen's wife, Katie, was having a baby, and Stephen didn't want to be so far away. So we ended up shooting that stuff. Where were we? Oh, in Eureka, up in the Redwood country of California, above San Francisco. So we were up there for 2 or 3 weeks. I think that's what it was. And then we went and we shot most of it on the back lot at Universal. And then we finished up in Hawaii. The unfortunate thing was that all my dialogue is compressed into one. Really, it was a very long scene in the beginning, and for a variety of reasons, in the initial theatrical release, Stephen cut that whole sequence. He wasn't happy with the extras and the background, and
I really enjoy that sequence. Every time I see it on the deleted scenes, I wish they'd have actually put that back in.
It's the bar fight,
I think
isn't it?
it's on the television version, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
It's in the TV version. I think it's in the DVD as well. I'm not sure. But Pete Postlethwaite didn't want it. He actually wanted it cut. He didn't like the fight. And Stephen said to me, Harvey, I said, listen, Stephen, if you cut that sequence, you cut my dialogue. Just take the billing off. I would be awful. He said, no, I'm not going to cut it. And in the end, he did, but he put it back. He's a very, very good director to work with. He's very friendly, and there's no pretentiousness with Stephen. There's no airs. He's just very imaginative, and also to work with Stan Winston. May he rest in peace. What a genius Stan was.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really he was on the set all the time, and we got very friendly, and really in every sense of the word, this guy was a genius. It was terrific.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I mean, Harvey. Sorry, go ahead. No, I didn't know you.
No, there was a funny, Stephen, when we first got, I always remember this, when we got up to Eureka, Stephen, the word came out, Stephen said he's giving us a barbecue, just a little barbecue in the woods. And, his idea of a little barbecue was chefs wearing toques and the limos to pick us up to take us into the woods. I thought, we all said, oh Christ, this is a hell of a country barbecue.
Yeah.
But they would send when we were shooting here, they would send an individual limo for each of us. But Vince Vaughn, lived near me, and so. So why don't we just share the limo? They said, no, you have to have one each. And then I always remember Vince said to me, I love this limo. He said, the best thing about having a limo pick us up, the best thing is the neighbors get to see it.
Yeah. So it sounds like it was like a really fun time on set for the Lost World.
Yeah, we did. We had, actually, as I think back, physically, it was very difficult in terms. There were sequences where we had to, wade through water and be, hosed down with cold shower water. There were times we did a lot of night shooting, and it got cold. It got really cold and wet. But they took very, very good care of us. They really did. With hot drinks and blankets and the comforts of home and big trailers. They were very, very kind. They were very good to us.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you mind if I ask, how did the role come about? Did he ask you to be in it, or did you audition?
No, I hadn't met him, and in fact, I was starting to do another movie, and I got a call. My agent got a call, called me, and said, "Listen, would you be offended if you came in and just put a scene on tape for Steven Spielberg's movie?" So I said, "No, I wouldn't be offended at all. I'm happy to do it." And so I went in and did it, and they said, well, he's going to make a decision in about a week. So I said, that's fine. And I went back, and then they wanted me on this other movie, and the next day I called their office and said, listen, I wonder whether I have a question for the woman who was casting the piece. I want to know how soon I could know. I've got to let these other people know. And the woman said, hold on for a minute, let me get her for you. And she came on, she said, hey, Harvey, congratulations, he loved you, you got the role.